If you're staying in Hanoi long term, it'd be rude not to take advantage of the cheap flights to see other places. And one of my favourites is Chiang Mai in Thailand. It's a smaller, laid-back kind of town and much more relaxing than the chaotic nature of Hanoi. I also love the food here. I'm a fussy eater, but I can eat Thai curry every day, and I'm a big fan of the cow soy, even if I might be getting the tourist versions. Joy, on the other hand, she's not a fussy eater, and she's definitely pro-Thai food, and happier with some of the more complicated food on offer here too. Chiang Mai is also famous for its temples and its night markets. The temples are beautiful, well cared for, and so peaceful to walk around. Thai Buddhism is a slightly different flavour from the Zen Buddhism I practice, but I always enjoy exploring these temples and just wandering around and seeing what's what. The night markets, they're perhaps a little less peaceful, but they offer some great, and sometimes not so great, street food. Plenty of souvenirs for tourists, live music, and they're just generally good fun to explore and hang around. I love sort of just being there and absorbing the atmosphere. Of course, another thing Thailand is famous for is its elephants. Sadly, there are so many places that mistreat elephants in exchange for a few bucks from tourists, and if you visit Chiang Mai, you'll see elephant tours everywhere. We did our best to find somewhere that actually seems to care about their elephants and settled on the Elephant Dream project. There you could feed the elephants and walk alongside them, but you couldn't ride them or go bathing with them or anything like that. Of course, it's hard to say how ethical they actually were. There are so many companies out there pretending to be ethical, but they definitely seem to be treating the elephants better than some of the stories we've heard from elephant tours elsewhere. After making friends with the elephants and eating plenty of good food, it was time to get my legs moving and go for a run. It's almost 10 o'clock here in Chiang Mai, and I'm about to go for my first 10k since I've arrived in Thailand, and it's quite pretty here. Well, not really, off I go. I've just stopped for a Coke before I start, and this is where I'm starting from. Chiang Mai late at night. Here we go. So I'm just jogging around the square of the old city at the moment. There's this lovely little moat around it, which you might not be able to see because it's quite dark. Ancient walls behind me. Just going to go between two big old trees. Wonderful little places. Really hot though. Why is Southeast Asia so hot? One of the main gates, but they're all closing down for the night now, which is a shame. Should have come out for this a little bit earlier. It's hotter than I thought it was. Here we go, running through another market. Whee! All the bars. Lots of old white guys with young Asian girls in this street. You'll probably spot some at some point. Old castle walls there. I don't know if you can see them in the dark. I kind of see it. Oops. Better not run into a tree while I'm talking to you. But there you are. Old city walls. I don't know how old, but there we go.
First 5k done in 30 minutes 30 seconds. Feeling good, feeling rested. It's hot, but it's not too hot. I don't know if you can see it there. Dr. Drug. What a name for a drugstore, eh? City walls. I don't want to go down that way. It's almost forcing me to come along here. So why not? Beautiful, eh? Well, I like this place. .40 speed limit. I'm not doing that. I'm really tempted one morning to get up and run a half marathon because I haven't done that in a long time. But also, I think this would be a nice place to do it. Let's see. Can't help but feel I'm on the wrong side of it given those lights. Let's go explore. Wee 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 wee. There's some of it. Here's some more of it. What does it look like? Isn't that pretty? Oops, almost fell over. Round 4 city wall, which for those of you know your squares, knows that this is the 4th one and therefore the last one. Which means I'm on the way back home. Woohoo! Into the last quarter of the run now, feeling good. Just slowed it down a notch for the second half and enjoying it really. This is how runs should be done, surely. None of this beasting yourself, feeling miserable. Out for an enjoying stroll. Somewhere like this. If you can see it, it's actually quite pretty. Big old bird lit up in the dark. Right, time to get running again. Off we go. Back to where I started. Cute little temple. 7-Eleven. Tuk tuk. It's closed now. I remember this from the first time I came to. I've really got to work out how to stop Garmin talking to my phone. It's really annoying when I run. Some American person telling me when to turn left. Bugger off. So back in my hotel, there's a pool there. I can't swim, but there's a pool there. I might try that out tomorrow. Good run done. Now time for a shower. Here I am, 6:30 in the morning, about to start a half marathon attempt around Chiang Mai. Obviously not from here, I'm on the balcony, but when I get downstairs. Right, see you in a minute. Just on my way to start my half marathon attempt around Chiang Mai. It's a little bit late to start actually. It's already coming up to 7 o'clock. Bit of a faff trying to get a bicycle sorted. Not for me, the bicycle's for Joy. I'm doing the running part. She's doing the cycling and following me along on a bicycle part. So I'm just waiting around while she's trying to sort that out. Red Bull gives you wings, done it. Here we go. I've started, tired legs, but I've started. There's Joy over there following me on a bicycle, so I don't have to run around holding this for the next 2 hours or so. And away we go. Just heading down the main road to Chiang Mai Zoo now. Then it's going to be a big uphill. I say big, it's only about 350 meters, but big enough, hey? There's Joy in the background somewhere. Just on the uphill now, and Joy is behind me, wheeling her bicycle because she's got a fixie, because that's all they had left at the rental. Can't go uphill like this on a fixie. All the monks doing monk things. I've left Joy well behind. I'm hoping that we bump into each other again because I don't have my phone. Oops. I don't know if she knows that either. Let's do a half marathon in 30-degree heat, uphill. Who thought that would be a good idea? Oh, Jesus. I'm an ultramarathon runner. I don't usually run the hills. This is bloody hard. So we walked here yesterday. There's a lovely little cut through that will be nice. A bit more scenic. Bit of a change of pace this. Much happier running in this. Off the tarmac for a little bit. Look at this little place. Oh. Time to keep going. I think about 2 kilometres of up. I'll work this running. Got some cyclists to keep me company now. Cyclists are very slowly getting away from me. Camber on this. Only 500 squiggles uphill to go. A lot of the runners coming down have been wearing numbers, so I'm guessing that there's been some sort of race today. A race up the hill. Here I am. Little temple. Bum. Been hard work this. But all downhill now. Just gonna have a sip of water and look at that for a downhill. Off we go. Running downhill. This feels a bit different. I don't want to overcook this. I've still got 5 kilometres of flat when I get to the bottom of the hill. Although my quads and my knees might think otherwise when I get back. 10k done. I may have moaned on the way up about it being hard work, but I've actually really enjoyed this one so far. I may have been keeping up with the bikes on the uphill. No chance of me keeping up with them on the down. These guys are much faster than me. Taking some distance up now and some time up. Kind of hoping Joy's okay wherever she is. I see you, Joy. Joy left her cycle at the bottom, so she's running with me for a bit. There she goes. Poor Joy decided to try and walk up, but she's now stuck trying to rush to catch up with me coming downhill. So, hopefully I'll see her again in a bit. Once I get to the bottom and she's on the bike, she'll soon catch up with me again. City tourist bike, not very good for riding up a mountain. Kilometres into the run, I think one thing I'm going to have to work on is some ankle stability exercises. Almost rolled my ankle there, and now it levels out again. So 6 or 7k on more or less flat. Nothing to do. So Joy doesn't know I'm about to turn to the right here, so I've got to go back uphill and find her. extra miles. There she is. These taxis would make life easier. Half marathon in a taxi sounds very easy. Just lost Joy. I signalled right and she carried on straight for some reason. Still no joy, so I suppose I'll finish this run on my own. I don't know if I'm the right way. Here is it, a dead end. 4 kilometres left and I'm out on my own, just plodding home. The last 3 kilometres are feeling hard now. I think the stress of losing my cyclist doesn't help. 2 hours 10 minutes in, about 2 kilometres left, so just coasting down for the first half marathon since September. Woohoo! 20 kilometres done, almost there. Overheating now, really too hot. This bit's just been watered, so it's nice and cool. Makes an immediate difference for jogging. Oh, my eyes deceived me. That wasn't a joy. This is going to be interesting if we're doing the whole length of Japan, because we're already losing each other. But hey, that's why we're doing this now. Work out what works, what doesn't. I think both Joy and I need a GPS tag on each other and a way of contacting each other. That would be useful. Been a nice run, enjoyed it. Good to get my first half marathon back under my feet. Just on a little cool down jog now. I feel so much better now after just taking 10 minutes to cool down. I was really struggling at the end of that half, and now I feel like I could go out for another, well, not another 5k, but another few k. Take it easy, enjoy it. Pool's empty. I'm going to go relax in that in a minute. Let's get to my room. I'm broken. There's a Joy in there. Here she is.
So, there we go. First half marathon done, a quick tour of Chiang Mai, and soon it'll be time to head back to Hanoi and keep on running there. My next runs will be 7 times around Hanoi, so if you don't want to miss that video, please subscribe to the channel down there. Thank you for watching.